absolutely insist on driving. I tried. What if we meet law enforcement? You're not buckled. What if we have a wreck? Things can go wrong, Rodney. Things can go very wrong. All right, Rodney got me home. So we're going to come down here and I'm going to clean out the chicken nest and get the, well, not nest, but the brooder. And then we're going to set those water and feeder up onto something to get them off the bottom. I'm going to clean out this old nesting. I keep saying nesting. I'm going to take those shavings out of the bottom, get that cleaned up, and find something to set these water feeder up. That dude just ran straight into that thing. So I'm gonna work on that. I'll keep you guys updated as we go along. So there's no chickens in the brooder. The minute I put the shovel down in there, this shovel, they all flew right over the top, which I knew they were getting close to that, but I didn't know they were gonna do it that easily. So I'm gonna clean this out and we'll see if we want to put them back in here or just get like a structure. I mean, I could make a bigger area for them to be in. So we'll see what we do, but they're in two groups right now. So we're gonna about have this cleaned out, and I'm gonna move that out of there where they're not stuck back there behind that, but all right. Okay, so I got that corner cleaned out. And what I'm going to do, I've got their water and feeder set up in proximity to the light, and it's warm out right now. It's probably 90 degrees outside. So I am going to see if they won't just I think they'll find their way over to the light if they need heat, which they don't right now. We got to move this, so they'll get caught up in that. And we got to move this. So we'll have the place pretty well. I mean, it's pretty open in here. So I think I'm gonna come down and check on them obviously in a little while. And if I need to catch them and put them back in the brooder, I will. But I mean, it's really nice in here right now. So we'll check on them here in a little bit. Maybe they're fine just in here with that. So, all right, check you in a minute. I think we're gonna walk out and check on the pigs. Why drive when you can walk? It's a pretty nice evening out. So, had rain. Did it rain night before last? I don't think it rained last night. And I don't think it's not supposed to rain tonight. Now, tomorrow evening, it's gonna rain. And when we get back up to the house, I need to turn the sprinkler system on. I probably should have had that on today. Although it's sunny out now, but most of the day it was cloudy and cool. We got a bunch of grasshoppers. We usually wind up with a ton of grasshoppers. About oh, I don't know, middle of July into August. No shortage of grasshoppers. I can hear them jumping around in that rye over there. Rye's ripe, so I don't know. We're just gonna let it be. So what I do is I'll get this disc up and then I'll get volunteer rye in the fall. This will come up in the fall. So I'll probably wait till later in the summer and have it disc. Maybe even, like middle of August or something. So that'll set that way for a little bit. And I sometimes disc this field out here. So, all right. See if we've got, oh, pig 1 and pig 2 are right here, so we don't have to go hunt them down. Hopefully we got some table scraps we'll bring down later. Go on pig 1 and pig 2. See how they've been. Oh yeah, see they've gotten that eaten down. So like I said last time, they get pretty good at emptying it. Well, we'll check their water. We might have a short time with the pigs tonight. Well, that's good. So if it was, it's wet there, so if they didn't have water, it'd be dry. And I've had that drip hose off, but I think they're making it fine without it. It's not that terribly hot out. So, okay, see you in a minute. We'll hopefully bring some scraps down here to the pigs in a little while, and then check back in on the chickens in just a minute. One thing that we have to do about every year is trim this driveway back. Like limbs like this grow out over the driveway. This one here you can see clear out in the middle of the driveway, hackberry tree. But this driveway encroaches and I have to trim it back about every year. Now that's a red bud. I would like to leave it. And that's a red bud. That's a red bud, that's a red bud. We have a lot of red buds, state tree of Oklahoma. They grow well in here, pretty in the spring. They're misnamed, they ought to be called purple buds, but anyway. And like this tree hanging out over the driveway. So we may do that tomorrow evening. Then you come up this way. And what I would like to do is if this tree would get tall enough that we could then drive under it, I would like to leave it because I like this driveway being mostly covered. So we may just remove this or something and just drive underneath that. So we may do that tomorrow evening, but do it to a minimum. So, because I live in the trees for a reason. I like that. I'm walking down to check on the chicks. I think they'll be okay, but I'm gonna check on them. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed day, everybody.